Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm prepping some seasoning for what I'll be making today. So stay tuned. Let's go. Today I'll be making some stew pork. So this is my pork, nice and clean. I washed it with some vinegar. So it's nice and clean and ready for me to add my seasoning. Let's go. Now that I've got all my powdered season added, it's now time to add all the seasons that I cut up earlier. I have onions here. I have ginger. Don't forget your ginger. I have some pimento seed. I have some garlic and some hot scotch bonnet pepper. But wait a minute. I forgot something. Hold on a second. I forgot my browning. Okay, let's go. Now my meat is all seasoned. As you can see, I really put that elbow grease in. And I made sure that it was all rubbed in really, really nice. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little while before I start cooking. Stay tuned. So when I'm preparing asparagus, I take the asparagus and wherever it pops, that's where it is. So that's how I do it. Wherever it pops, that's how I do it. So I'm just going to continue preparing my asparagus and get it ready to have it steam. Stay tuned. That's it. So these are the pots that I picked up from the store. Really nice. So I'm going to saute my asparagus and my sweet baby carrots, and then now I'm sauteing my rainbow carrots. And I'm just going to saute them for just a few minutes. I'll cover the pot for a little bit and just let it simmer down. I don't want them to get too mushy, just for them to get a little bit tender so I could add my asparagus to my pot. So now I'm just checking them and they were good, so I started adding my asparagus to the pot. These are not gonna take more than like a minute, and then I'll just remove the pot from the stove. As you see, I'm just checking them. They look good. They're getting nice and tender. Not too tender because I like them to still be green. Now I'm gonna start cooking my pork, my stew pork, so let me start putting it in. The oil is pretty much hot now. Time to get this started. Now it's time for my rice and peas. I already prepped my peas and now I'm putting in some garlic. And they're just rough chopping my garlic. And in my rice and peas, you could see I have my scallion, my pepper. I put my thyme. I already put my coconut milk. So I'm just gonna let this start to simmer down, and then I'll add some pimento and a little salt to it, and that'll be it. Add in my pimento. I just kind of rub them in my hands a little bit to bring out the flavor. Added a little water to it, so now it's gonna continue cooking. Looks good. Always keep your stove clean while you're cooking. That's one thing about me. While I'm cooking, my kitchen is gonna be clean at all times. Let's go. About 3 times, and then I'll be back. Now I'm just checking on my meat to see how tender it is. So you see how easy I was able to cut it, so you know that it's almost ready. So now I'm gonna add my rice to my rice and peas. I'm making some red peas, rice and peas today. Stay tuned. Let's go. all the season that I cut up, that I seasoned my meat with, now I'm adding it back in my pot to just let it cook down in the meat and give it that nice flavor that I'm looking for. So you see all those beautiful colors. I added some bell pepper to the seasoning and I'm just gonna let it cook down. Let it rest, let it cook. I'll be back. I'll be adding these later to my pork. So I'm gonna cut it open, pop it open, not cut it, and wash it off and get it ready for when I need to add it. So I washed them and I'm draining them, so when I'm ready for them, I'll have them. I ended up using 3 cans. It's looking good. I'm gonna add my beans soon. And my rice and peas is getting there. Smells so good. So simmering down very nicely. I'm gonna add the lima beans soon, and then I'll be done. Let that cook down a little bit, and then dinner will be ready. So now I'm gonna add my butter bean, lima bean. I'll mix that all in. See, simmering down. My pepper's right there. Looks so good. If you could only smell this. So good. Okay, let's check on my rice and peas. Auni and Shelly. What Shelly are doing in my kitchen? Who named Shelly? What she are doing in my kitchen? But she can only come in on my pot. I'm good there so she can't come. Shelly. See that? Shelly. Alright. So I'm gonna take out all these thyme out the pot. Get these out.